Oh Lord.
Tide ho.
Oh Lord.
Ho tide.
Lord.
Tide
Oh my.
ho.
Wait a minute. Oh Lord.
You guys.
Lord.
It's Tide Ho here.
And I'm Oh Lord.
And this is the T.O. show.
Yay.
Oh
I
my
still need to
goodness.
stretch my legs. Oh my God.
We've been drinking a lot.
Yes, we
today.
actually have.
Really have been. Wow. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Okay, why? Oh Lord is stretching his leg. We're going to talk about our topics today. So the main topics today is gay culture. And I think we really just want to probably get into this. We really want to give some honest opinions and our experience.
Yes.
We're not saying, because everyone experiences it differently.
I'm actually not gay. I am of the bi-curious.
I think he's a heterosexual man. I think he has a family hitting somewhere. Where the fuck are they?
I don't know. I'm hopeful that they don't come to me because I don't have any money. So
he always talk about having money, but all this shit in his room.
Wow. Oh. I feel personally attacked.
Oh my goodness. I am not about to play with you.
But okay, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get into gay culture.
So I think this was a topic that I really wanted to get into.
I know, me too.
I think what I really, I actually was talking to, my, love my life. No.
Okay, whatever.
About what
Broderick. He was talking to Broderick about it.
What kind of audience we want to attain or what we want to focus on. And I felt like what I really wanted to do was focus on anyone generally to listen. I definitely want to be, someone who can listen, young gay people. Who haven't experienced, and when I experienced the gay life and stuff like that, I wasn't even young. So just people who's inexperienced.
Well, I was young and experiencing it in a sexual matter and more like a emotional matter, understanding who I was. But the relationship wise, I did not get into a relationship until I was 18, 19. So I wasn't that young. I was still young and stupid, but
I think the time that you really probably pretty much experienced it was kind of like with me when we started hanging out, and I only been out I went out a couple of times before me and
he's not new to the rodeo.
He's lying. I was 25 years old when I went to my first gay club. Do not do that.
Okay.
And I'm only a year older than that. But I think once I think when I started hanging out with you, I think it made me to the point of yeah, we did. But I think it made me to the point of a very protecting of you figure. Yeah. And I felt like by me protecting you, it kind of made me look at gay culture. I think as the point of the people there. Yeah. And I knew that I knew who I didn't want you to be affiliated with. I didn't know who I caught the shade. I caught whatever a person would try to do and stuff like that. So I think I kind of got that as a point of protecting you. Yeah. And realizing, you're doing this, you're doing that. So I think that's what I got from when we were hanging out and going and stuff like that. Because I was introduced by somebody else, my other friend that I was, whatever.
We mentioned him kind of sort of slightly in the friendship post. Please listen to that.
But I still love him. No matter what, I will always still love him.
They had a very close friendship. I can really say that they were close.
It's on.
They're not as close as we are.
Oh wait a minute. Yes, he's telling them light level. He's telling the truth. Okay, so we're gonna do gay culture. We have some
subjects. We have 3. Our normal setup. We're going to give you guys 3 little subject matters. Yeah. We're going to give you a little commercial in between the 3. And then that's it. And then we're going to give you a little more little story. So, yes.
Okay, so it's, let's see. I want, oh Lord, to go first because he always lets me go first.
No, I always go first.
It's always a Pisces. Yes, you always let me go first.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Okay, so it's saying, when did you know? When did you know?
I knew very, 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 very young. I knew when I was 9 or 10 or something like that, that I might have been. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I used to. You
guys, I'm sorry to cut you off. I am learning because I never asked. Well, it's the topic, but I never asked this question to him. So I am very excited. So I will be quiet. Shh.
Okay. Well, I knew very young. Like it was me, my sister, and my cousin, and we used to always. It's weird because it's kind of funny because when we were younger, we used to dress up and do like girl groups. We used to like sing in girl groups and stuff like that. So like we would do like.
What cousin was this? Was he a guy or girl?
Girl.
Okay, yeah.
It was me, my sister, and my girl cousin. Like this is my uncle's first kid that he ever had. We used to always grab the covers, grab the sheets, and we would wrap ourselves in sheets, and we would put like a little
make a little
barrettes.
Ball. Yeah,
we would put barrettes. We would put a gown, and then I would put a sheet on my head to make hair, and we would like do a girl group and everything like that. So that was when I first.
What's you guys' girl time from Beyonce?
No, thank you very much. We were more like I don't know. We were like different girl groups, but I remember one solid time, and it was the one time that I played a guy in anything that me and my cousins did, and it was like oh god, this is so embarrassing. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this.
Oh my god.
But if y'all remember during the 90s, the late 90s, early 90s, we had those things called hit clips. And it was like this little boombox thingy that you would put a little disc in, not a disc, but like a little thingy in. And it was a toy. And it would play like a couple of minutes of the song, a couple of seconds of the song.
Oh,
and so we did
that high tech stuff. I did not know nothing about this. Wait a minute, I'm
gonna show you a picture after the show. I'll show you a picture during the break, during the commercial break.
I'm sorry, I lived on the poor side of the family. I don't know about that.
Anyways, we only had one. We only had one hit clips, and it was like really cheap.
Lying.
But we had that, and so we used to do productions. We would do like we would act, and so my thing is, I was the only guy in our group of family. Like for me, it was like usually me, my sister, my girl cousin, my other girl cousin, and her sister, and we would do stuff. So we did a video based on a song by Pink, and it was like
Name
Pink, one of
the song.
Don't do me like this, okay?
Name the song, please.
Don't do it, okay? I'm trying to remember. God, it was a long time ago. It was like when Pink had pink hair, and when she was like light skinned black.
Yeah,
singing.
What's the name of the album? I forgot what the name.
Give me a song. Give me a second. Let me sing it in
my
head.
Most girls want the thing with the bling bling.
Yes, that was it. That was it. Oh my god.
Real
love. Yes, that was when she was full light skinned and everything. And so we did a little skit where I was a guy and I was cheating.
Hold on. Let's hear his guy voice. Let's hear your guy voice.
No, I didn't even change my voice.
Beautiful voice.
I didn't even change my voice. I was this voice.
Wait, well, let's just hear for the regular. Let's hear your guy voice. Like, say for instance, someone was calling you, and okay.
No, I didn't change my voice.
Okay, hold on. Hello. Oh, Lord. Are you going to pay these late student loan fees, please? I'm not laughing here. Are you laughing, or are you laughing that you're not going to pay us, sir? Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Okay. Someone to put me
please,
on the spot.
let's hear it.
Yes, I can do it.
Okay. When are you going to pay these fees, please?
No, I'm not going to pay no damn bills. I'm not gonna pay no shit.
Is that the best you can do? Or you want to take two? Do you want to take two? You want to take two?
I can do deeper. I can actually do deeper.
Okay.
I can do deeper. I can do deep. I can do deep. I can go deep. I can
okay,
go
hold
very
on.
deep.
Okay, oh Lord. Are you gonna pay these late fees, please?
No, I ain't gonna pay no shit.
Okay, can I hear that again a little bit closer, please, to the mic?
No, I ain't gonna pay no shit.
When will we be expecting payment, please?
You can get off my damn phone.
Can I hear more than just a couple of words?
No, okay. This is my fake voice, you guys. Thank you very much. Okay.
Let's get back
You're not gonna hear it again. You're gonna hear this. Sorry.
But you have an amazing voice. I always tell you that. I don't think I ever tell you that, but I think you have an amazing voice.
Okay.
It really
it's okay.
is. No.
He's lying because he wants to pay bills, and this is our way to pay bills. So,
no, that is not. You know, I'm not going to even actually lie. When I first heard it, I was like, oh my God, is this really his voice or he's hyping it up? But I hear the same thing when people talk about my voice.
Yeah.
So when I really just thought it, and I just got so used to it, and I just thought it was so beautiful. Like when he shades people in his, I think he has an innocent voice. It is just so innocent, but it's just like so shady.
It's because I don't put emotion behind it. No, I just do it.
It's that Pisces shit. It's the Pisces shit. You know it is.
The thing is, I don't even think about it. Like, it just happens. And I'm just like, oh, wait a minute. Reel it back. We need to reel it back.
Okay, but, get back to the story.
Gay culture. Okay. So yeah, I knew when I knew very young. I knew when we used to dress in drag. It wasn't drag, but we used to just like lip sync to music and stuff like that. So that's when I knew.
So okay, it doesn't have to. I don't think define you being gay is the point of you loving drag. I think because some people. Wait a minute. What's that basketball player who loves to dress like a woman? But I feel like he's heterosexual.
I know who you're talking about. It's in my head. It's like
he used to go right on the tip Carmen of my
Electra. That's what he used to go with. Give me a second.
He used to go with her, Carmen Electra, and he used to have the piercing. He played on that movie Double Take.
I don't know why I want to say Charlie, and it's not Charlie.
But he played. I think he played for the Lakers. Didn't he play for the Lakers?
I know who you're talking about because I remember the wedding dress incident where he had the wig and he was in the wedding dress and it was.
And I don't think that's defining that you're gay. I think that's just some person feel comfortable. True. So I don't think that. So, but that was your moment of deciding that you were gay.
I think that was the moment when I felt like I was, because it was like I was ready to be the girl, like the girl. I was ready to be the lead. The thing is, whenever we would do stuff with me and my sister, I had to be the lead. I had to be the Beyonce of the group. So it was like, even if we played dolls, I used to play dolls too, so I don't know if that cared.
Girl, who didn't play dolls? Who didn't play dolls? I'm still playing dolls.
True.
I ain't got a doll, but if I had one.
He's deep into The Sims, and The Sims is basically a digital version of that. Him and Broderick.
Oh my God, you better stop putting us on a spot. Yes,
I'm gonna put y'all on blast forever because y'all are like relationship goals.
We had the wedding and everything. I wasn't playing. I was like, I'm selling this deal, and I'm like, low key, you better be getting the idea here. But I don't know. I think my sim proposed to him. I was like, yeah, I can look at it. I think I will propose to your ass first, then before you propose to me. I'm too lovey-dovey.
Aww.
Get back to the story.
But yeah, that was my first experience when I found out. My first experience with seeing other gay people outside of myself was school. You're always going to see one other gay person, like at least one other gay person, because we're there. We're everywhere. We're going to be there, even if we're DL. I have an experience with the DL guy. We didn't do anything. I have 2 experiences with DL guys. We didn't do anything, but I knew for sure they were DL. And let's just leave it at that. Let's see. But what's your when did you know? When did you find out?
I think my point is I remember when I was catching feelings. I remember they had this guy. I was young, and this guy was cutting my hair. And I don't know what it was about him, but all I know is I was just like mesmerized by him. And he wasn't the one that was cutting my hair. He used to hang with the guy who used to cut my hair.
Okay.
And it was just like, oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. And I was like, why am I so happy to see this guy? And I remember one time he took off his shirt and I was like, oh my goodness.
Did he do the thing what barbers do sometimes? When they're cutting your hair and they're like right here, the junk is right here.
Oh, no. The guy who was cutting my hair, that was like kind of like my cousin or whatever. My foster cousin, but still in all, like when you're foster care, like you really kind of can probably consider these people your family.
Was he cute though?
He was cute.
Okay,
he was
after the show.
We're gonna have to talk really nasty. No, I'm just playing. No, we're not. But he just had his shirt off and he was there, and I was like, oh my God, like is he really doing this? And I saw his tattoos and everything, and I think that's when the moment I knew that I kind of think I didn't know what to think. All I know, I was happy to see him. But I think the time when I really I guess it slowly progressed. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like you know, because, you know, when you're a kid, you know, you're told that, you know, especially growing up in the church, like, that's wrong. You ain't supposed to do that. You're told about your parents, like, people make fun of faggots and stuff like that.
And then the thing is, you're always seeing it as the extreme level. You don't see the different levels. Like, I see myself as, like, in that middle area. Mm-hmm. And because I'm nerdy, it's, like, weird. Like, I don't feel like I'm there. Yeah. But it's like you feel like you don't notice the levels to how gay you can be and how gay you can't be and how you're still gay. Like, no matter what, you're still gay. Yeah. Like, it's not always the choir queen who's doing this or the snow queen who's doing that. You know, it's different levels. So I always, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I like for you to have your input. I think with time it just showed me that I was you know, because I remember had this one guy, I was like really just attracted to him in school, and I think it's something you just tell yourself, no, I'm not like that, no, I'm not happy to see this person, you know, I like girls, because I was crushing on the girl who was really, really cute at the time.
I actually did too.
And it's she weird. Was cute.
It's so weird, because I actually
I'm going to say her name for the record. Her name was Royale. And I was like, yeah, she was my typical girl, and I really, really liked her. And I was writing in my little diary. I mean, I'm so gay. Like, I was writing in the diary. I had to turn the diary to a journal, like, because my cousin had a bunch of diaries, and then, like, she used to just give them to, like, me and my sister, and we, like, put, like, I had to put journal. Yeah. I like, dear journal, then dear diary. And I was like, oh my God, like, I really, really like this girl. She's like so cute. And she really, really was. And I think that, even to a girl, I did kind of admit to a girl that I really, really liked her. And then she was like, she didn't like me that way. And I was so scared, like, to tell her, like, I was like, I want to tell you something. And she's like, well, don't tell me something. I'm not going to tell you. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to tell you. I'm like, no, I ain't going to tell you. And I told her, like, and she's like, she didn't look at me that way. And I was like, oh, it really hurt my feelings for like a day or two. And I was like, girl, fuck you. And I'm about to get on with my life. Yeah. And I don't know.
I had that same kind of experience.
Oh, please tell me.
Oh, God.
This is my first time here. So when I'm asking a question, let me tell you something. I have not heard it. So, like, this is a bonding experience versus a Varcast. Like, it's a bonding experience.
But I did have kind of that similar experience. It was so weird. Like, it was this one girl I was, like, really crushing on. I don't remember her name. I'm not going to tell you guys. I remember it was elementary school. I had a crush on her. And I remember one time the teacher left to go do something. And so I was like, Jesus. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sing to this girl.
He will be singing the song. Oh my God.
I don't remember the song. I don't remember.
I remember
it was like,
oh my God, okay, wait a minute.
You guys know the,
I would have put you in the face for singing this girl. Okay, what song was you singing?
Okay, you guys remember the WB Frog, right? You remember that, right?
Oh, the WWWB.
When he was like, hello, my honey. Hello, my darling. That kind of thing. I was singing that. And it was just like,
Did you really sing it?
Yes. Yes, I did.
I
just did earlier. That's all you guys are getting.
Please just do it. Please, for our viewers, please.
My single, I'm Not a Singer, will be out on iTunes pretty soon, okay?
I love that he said iTunes. Oh my God.
I'm going to get the most money because I know you guys are going to put money out there. Android, we can, but we don't have to. With y'all.
Can we have our moment? Excuse me. Can we have our moment? And I got my right hand raised. Oh, I'm sorry, my left. No, for real, sing it. Can you please sing it, please? Can you? Okay. Oh my goodness, this is for the viewers.
I'll do it.
Viewers, can I hear yes? Oh, I heard them. They say yes. Please, can we hear them? Sing it, please.
Oh God! Oh my God! Oh my God! This is horrible. Okay.
And sing it, please.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my honey. Hello, my sweet and time. That's it. That's all y'all get it. For free. That's all y'all
okay. I think our most question is, you guys, why did you pick that song? Please tell me why.
Because when you're a kid, that's what you think. That's the height. You know what I mean?
Okay, how old were you?
I was in elementary school. Grade. Oh. I can't remember for sure, but I remember it wasn't like first. It wasn't first. It was like maybe third or fourth.
Okay, so it's 3rd and 4th. So I think you knew damn well you had a conscience.
Well, wait a
Please. So you say hello. My honey.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I thought it was cute. I thought that was cute.
So you
I thought that would have been cute.
So you thought it was cute to sing it to her?
Yes.
Okay. What? Okay.
And her response was...
Wait. Were you preparing this? Oh, it just happened. Okay.
It happened on the spot.
Oh, hey. Okay, we can forgive you. All right. Can we forgive him? Because it happened on spot. Okay. So let's hear it.
It happened on the spot, and I just started singing. It wasn't the full song. I just did little lines in here, right there. And I remember for sure that at the near the end, I sang her name, and I said, "I love you." And I remember thinking afterwards, like, oh my God, why would you do that? But I remember I felt like that was the thing to do. And so she was like, oh, I'm not into you like that. I'm going to go ahead and tell the teacher because I feel offended that you did this. And I was like,
no. Oh, where she live at? You know, on Facebook. I'm going to find her and beat her up.
I don't remember her name. And if I do remember her name, I'm not going to call her out because that was like a dark moment for both of us.
Was she white or was she black?
She was black. She was gorgeous.
Oh my God.
At that time, she was gorgeous to me, and I thought she was the one. Even though I'm not into girls like that now.
I will find the video. Oh my God, this is so hilarious.
She actually did tell the teacher, actually. She did for real do that.
Oh my God, like,
yes.
What a bitch. She's a bitch.
And I remember feeling so embarrassed.
She's how old? They would be like 8-year-old bitch.
The thing is, I wasn't that embarrassed to sing it in front of her, and everybody heard me because it was like, you know how like when you're in elementary school, the teacher's like, I'm gonna need y'all to be quiet until I come back, and that was what she did, and we were all quiet. So I decided to sing to her, and
this is so hilarious.
It's not.
I don't know. Hello, my honey. Wait, did you came up with this? Oh my God,
I'm sad. It's sad because I really thought this was cute. I was like, this is cute. I'm gonna do it, and I did it.
Oh my God, oh my God, I want to just laugh.
Oh my God.
I really wish I was there. I wish I was there.
You don't.
I wish I was there.
I wish I was there. You don't.
Please, Lord, let me go back in time. I'm like, if I have one request, this is so funny. You are hilarious right now.
Okay, so let's go ahead and switch over. What was the first time you've ever seen somebody else who was gay?
I think I've seen a couple of people. Mm-hmm. I think I remember when they had a guy who was in my neighborhood, and I can say his nickname. I mean, it wasn't his real name. His name was Bebe. And he used to. Cute? Hell no, he was never cute.
Well, never mind.
Oh my bad. Oh, I'm sorry. But he was not. What you call him? He had a big ass. I know he had a big ass.
Level of cute. Let's go with that.
He had a big ass. That's all that I had. But he was really so cool, and he was outspoken, and he was best friends with my sister actually. Okay. And he was cool, and he did his own thing. I remember the whole hood was trying to stop him from being gay because they felt like he was bringing the hood down, and they would scar drag him down the streets and say stop being gay and stuff like that. And I just thought that was so real, and I'm rude because he was very flamboyant, and I'm kind of flamboyant myself, and I was when I was young, and I felt like, hey, why could they do that to me? And these was the guys who were drug dealers, like they were running the streets.
So they weren't really bringing the streets up either. So it was like they were bringing it down too.
Yeah, they just had a reputation to protect. So that's all it was. And he was just like so cool. I remember at one point that he said that he wasn't gay, and I was like, honey, he's still gay. Like even though I wasn't out, but I was at the point portraying like I wasn't gay. I was just I got feminine because my family always used that he got feminine ways or whatever, but he's not gay. That was always an excuse. Like when everybody was like, and I used to see my family used to do that, and I think that's one thing I really, really appreciate about my family. Like I knew that they always did that. Like when they were like, "Oh, your cousin gay," he was like, "No, he got feminine ways, but don't talk about him." You know what I'm saying? I think I really, really appreciate it about my family. So that was a lot that was going on, and I felt like the same thing. Like what if someone would do that to me? Like just because he just knew who he was, and another time he he said he was trying girls out and all. I guess he got tired of the bullying and stuff like that. And he said he wasn't gay. And I was like, honey, he still is gay. But, and it's just like, to that level in that sense. So I think that's when my first experience with a really, really gay guy. And, but he was really, really nice and he was cool. He never said nothing about me. He was really, really cool. I never had no problems with him. And so I remember my dad approached him one time and I was like, Dad, like, sit down. Like, how are you gonna approach somebody else's child? Talking about, you ain't supposed to be doing that. And I'm like, Dad, like, your son right here might be a full-born flat fag. Okay, so you need to just calm down. But okay, so
we're gonna do a little quick thing of coming out. Like, what was your coming out story? Do you want me to go first or you to go first?
Oh, well, I can go first because I don't think I really had one. I really had one.
You haven't really.
I think the first time I really had one, it was actually for my sister, my older sister, and I think I was coming through a breakup, and I was staying in the house, and I was just down, and you know, I never admitted to nobody. I think I admitted to myself. I think the first time I told someone was my younger sister. That's who I'm close to because me and her, she's like younger than me. And I talked to her and we talked about it and stuff like that. But my older sister, I never told her. And she had asked me, I remember she seen me and she just seen me down. I think I was coming up from my first love of my life that broke in my heart, but wasn't a real love of my life. I can definitely say that. Okay. And I was just sitting there just down and just wish her, and she never knew, and that's when her started living again. She's like, hey, like, you know, like Todd Ho. Like, what's wrong? Like, and then she said, are you going through a breakup? And then I was like, I ain't saying that. She's like, are you gay? And I was like, and you know, when you down now, you're like, yeah, you know, like, especially when you've been hurt about something. And then she was like, and I remember she sat with me, she's like, look, I don't ever want you, she said, I know that I had words in the past about,
hold on, you guys, we'll be right back with our sponsors, and we'll let him continue the story. All right, you guys, we'll be right back. Girl, you hear the song? Let me bounce it, yeah, bounce it. Girl. Wait a minute. Who is? Huh? Who?
What?
Oh, who is that?
He talking body. He talking body.
I'm seeing body. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing body. I'm seeing face. I'm seeing everything.
I'm gonna go over there and lie to him. Tell him
I'm a virgin. I saw him first, actually.
I'm a virgin.
I saw him first, actually.
I'm a virgin.
We don't have to do these lies.
Excuse me?
But I saw him first. That's the truth.
I don't think you're going to be able to approach him if you keep on fucking with me and shading me like that.
Shade.
But he's definitely doing it. Oh my God.
He is. What is this?
He got tight pants. Did he? Oh my goodness.
I can see almost everything.
Oh my God.
Wow. I forgot that this is my favorite song.
Definitely a Magnum.
Is it? Are you sure?
Oh, honey.
We just have to see what
he might be a grower. He might be a grower.
I don't know if I would want that to be a grower.
He look like he got the green
Let's
deck.
Just let him stay at a shower.
The green deck.
Let's let him stay at a shower because that's too much. No. I feel like we should just walk over there. You want to walk over there?
I don't know. I'll follow.
Okay, we're gonna do it. Let's go ahead and do it.
We're gonna do it?
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it with the strength of Liquid Courage. Our sponsor for today is Strawberry Beer-Noffs. Strawberry Beer-Noffs. It gives you the liquid courage to talk to that guy that you saw that was showing you print, that was showing you bulge, that was showing your body, that was showing your face, everything.
It seems like he had a friend over there.
Oh, yes. Let's do it.
Friend with benefit.
Yes. All right, you guys. Thank you. Now let's get back to the show. We're going to go ahead and talk to this guy.
I want to go with him.
Okay. All right. Hey, you guys. We're back.
Yes, we are.
Sorry about that. We had a little thing. The bill collector came to my front door.
Oh my God. Shirtless. Were you okay? Were you okay?
I wasn't okay with that disrespect. He came shirtless and I was like, wait a minute. Listen.
He got all that built up attention.
I do. You know how long it's been since? Long.
Haven't? I think it has been a while. Is that bad for me to know you're sexual?
No, because I know yours. Bad. I know yours.
Oh no, do not.
I know yours.
You're gonna make me feel bad. No.
Yes. Let me go ahead and Wendy Williams it.
I'm not gonna. We're gonna switch out. We're gonna go.
We're gonna go ahead and go back to the story. So back to the story. You were telling us about how your sister had words with you. What do you mean by that?
She actually asked me like, hey, are you gay? And I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. And then she said, I know I didn't want you to feel bad about you ever coming to me. She said, I've been where you've been at before. And she's a Scorpio, by the way. I don't care for Scorpios. Mm-hmm. But, and she was like, I've been where you've been at. And she said, when I see you, because I wasn't, doing whatever with myself. I wasn't taking a bath. Like, I was rarely taking a bath. I wasn't taking care of myself. Yeah. And she was like,
I've actually been there.
Yeah.
Where you're like, to me, I feel like when I was in that moment of not taking care of myself, it was more about, I didn't love myself, like I was like, whatever, I'm here. I don't care about myself. I'm just gonna, and then I think that was what influenced me just going about having sex, because I wanted to feel like I was loved by other people, and I wasn't. It was more like I was being used, but I didn't care about all that. I just wanted to be loved by somebody who was also gay, because I didn't feel acceptance in the gay community. And in straights, I didn't feel loved by them, because a lot of the times I would deal with straight people who liked me, but they didn't get close to me. Mm-hmm. So it was a lot of that. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. I love when you switch stuff. I don't know. I think at that moment, she kind of told me, it was like, I've been where you've been at before. I've been where... I was in love with somebody and they hurted me really bad. I was like, okay, who God was it? And she was like, I don't want you to see like that. And she said, at the time when I was going through a situation where I would just stay in my room all day, and she used to do that. Mm-hmm. And she was like, and I realized, like, I was even paying attention to my son. My sister has a son, and her only son. And she was like, well, her only child, I would say.
Yeah.
And she was like, I wasn't there for him. And she's like, I could not do that to my child. And she was like, I had to be there for him, let alone myself. And she said, I had to give myself the strength. And I think after she told me that words, I had got myself up. I had, took a bath, of course. Got myself in just a positive energy to say, you know what? Hold on. You got to get yourself together. And I think that was like one of those moments where I was not going to let this relationship define me. Because at the end of the day, it was more hurtful, because at the end of the day, I didn't really do nothing wrong. I was there. I was responsive. Mm-hmm. I treated him with respect. I was there. Like, I was there. Like, I accept, when you love someone, you accept everything. You accept their flaws. And I think that that's any relationship, because at the end of the day, I'm not perfect. And anybody that's going to be with me, I want you to accept that. My flaws. I never say accept it to the point of want to make me to do better, but accept that. Just accept that whole abstract of me, my whole being. And what she did was, that's what she did. And I mean, as a point of explaining to me that that's what it was, that a person had to do that. And it's to the point of I had to get for myself. So I think all in all, that was like a most modern moment of me just coming out and saying that I was, and that, she was able to be talkative to me. I was able not to hide that situation about me, and I was able to accept myself and get myself together and say, you know what, and let alone her, out of all my family, I wouldn't think she would have been the one that would have been there for me and told me those words. And I stick by those words, even though me and her is not on the best of terms or as a point of our relationship, but I always take that from my sister to being there for me and telling me those words. And I would never thought out of million years that it would have been her. I thought it would have been my other sister and all, but her to tell me that. And I was like, baby, I got it. I'm in control. And I think that was the most coming out thing for me. Now, my mom and them, that was all a different story. I guess they kind of found out. But I think that was really my time of just saying, yeah, I am. I think that's your kind of moment or whatever. Okay, I guess we can get to the next topic. I'm going to let you take over.
So our next topic, which is going to be pretty deep, we're talking about stereotypes, negative stigmas, societal views, and basically we're going to talk about stereotypes towards gay culture as a whole. Like, what's something that's a big pressing matter that people just place on gay people, even though straight people deal with, and all that. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about my experience with being out and everything. And even then, when I wasn't out, when I wasn't ready to say to everybody, because the thing is, it's a lot of people that aren't ready for that. And especially if you're in high school, middle school, and you're not ready to deal with people ready to fight you for your existence, for you just being yourself. So it was one of those things where I would not tell people, even though I know they knew. Trust me, I knew they knew because come on now.
And no, I'm looking at you as a trade. Like
well, we can go ahead and lie to everybody else except me.
Liar.
But it was one of those things
just a
where
trade with a high pitched voice. That's all.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and not no. So anyway, it was just one of those things where I didn't tell nobody, and I mean it was obvious because I was one of those people who I'm not gonna change who I am for everybody. I'm just not gonna tell you everything. Like I feel like there's a difference between DL and discreet. In that discreet is where you don't tell people nothing. If somebody wants to know that you're gay, they can ask you, and you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I am." If you feel comfortable, if you feel like you're in that safe environment. But if there's a person who's like, if you're like in one of those places where you can't say it yet and you're not comfortable yet, you don't have to. So that's why I was one of those people who, in high school, middle school, elementary school too, because I didn't tell nobody then. But
So you're saying at the time you knew?
Yeah, I did.
See, I don't know. I didn't know. I don't think I really knew because I think at the point I think I had an idea.
Yeah.
But I really didn't really pay attention to it. Definitely because of the religion,
Yeah.
And, as a point of but I think once I knew, I think that was my moment of just saying, I don't care. Like, this cannot be wrong. Like, I'm just loving someone. I'm not,
I don't feel like there's any other way I could be.
Yeah, so I think I really stand in the point that I'm not doing nothing to you. I think it's to the point that you look at, I don't even think it's because of people. I think it's to the point of your family.
Yeah.
I think if your family's more accepting of it, it makes you to the point that, okay, I can be this. I can be myself. But versus a person, you can't do that. Because that's the foundation that they put down. Like, that isn't wrong. You can't do that. Yeah. So I don't think it was just would be a point of just other people thinking versus of you thinking.
True.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. No, go on. That was all I want to say.
I thought you were going. Oh, I think I'm going. Oh my gosh.
It's his turn. It is his turn.
I'm sorry, you guys. We just opened this thing. Strawberry.
Where you gonna say that?
Fear enough. Fear enough.
Tearing me up. I am on cloud 20. But it's dropping down to a 2. It's like all in the beginning.
Yes.
Up and down,
it's great. We're in that place. We're actually in that place how when we go club hopping, we like to be.
Got drunk and just got scared. I don't know what is about to happen.
I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know what I'm going to say.
I don't know if I want to throw up or I don't know. But I know.
Yes.
I'm not going to stop right now.
Yes.
Okay. Go on.
But stereotypes for me, I don't know if I'm so off track. I'm just gonna go with it.
Okay, wait, can I name a? Because I want to bring up experience that I went through. So,
you want to go first?
No, I want you to go, but I want to ask you: have you ever been through a situation where you felt like a straight guy wanted you, and what was the most memorable one that you remembered?
Wow. I've had a couple of experiences with that.
Give me your
one. Good one. One really good experience was it was this guy I used to be in class with. This was in middle school.
Okay.
And I remember he used to sit with me and
Oh Lord.
You're yawning, so you can't talk.
I'm having a moment as well. Yes. Okay, this is an oh Lord moment and a Todd Ho moment.
But I think the big experience for me was when I was in...
You said middle school.
Yeah, I was in middle school. It was a couple of situations in that time period where it was like straight guys.
Give us your memorable one.
It's a couple that were really good.
Oh my God. Oh my... Well,
I'm just going to go with two. Let's just go with two.
Go with two. Because I don't think I got... Yeah, I got two. Okay, go.
I know you do.
Excuse me? How dare you? Like, he always act like I have the most information. He has the best information. Anyway, especially with the WWB. I am not gonna let that go.
Okay. But anyways, it was this one guy. His name was
Don't give
Larva. I'm gonna give his name His name was Larva. We used to hang out a lot, and I felt like I was one of his main friends. But I also feel like it was more about attention. I was giving him a lot of attention. So we used to hang out, and it was one time this girl kind of sort of bullied him a little bit, and I stood up for him. So ever since then, he's just like always been around me and stuff like that. So I would do stuff. Because I was like, oh, I guess he likes me or something. I don't know. And he used to do stuff where it felt like he did. Like he would pay attention to me over other people and other things. But anyways, like one time I remember we were hanging out. And so I was like, he had gloves. He had bought some gloves, like leather gloves. These really cute leather gloves. They're black leather. Oh, and Lord. I remember he brought them, and I put them on. I took them from him and put them on. And I was like, you know what I like about your head? Your face. I said, you know what I like about your face? And so I touched his face. And as I'm touching his face, I was like, I like this. I was telling him stuff about his face as I was touching him. I was like, I like how your eyebrows, this and that. Anyways. And so I would do that. I did that. And he didn't feel any weird. It was weird because it's like, now that I think about it, it's weird that he was okay with that. We never did anything, but it was one of those moments where it was just like a weird situation that I
know he knew you liked him. He knew.
I think he did.
Yeah, he knew.
Even though now that I think about it, he wasn't really my type, He was okay. He wasn't really somebody I would be
I don't think it was to the point that you was attracted to him, like physically attracted to him. I think it's just the point of how kind he was. I think it's the point of a person. That's why you was so.
And I think that's kind of a problem for us. That's kind of a problem for us, where with us gay people, where if you're straight, you show us kindness. It's foreign to us. Like, I'm not used to straight guys showing me kindness and straight guys being close to me and straight guys being friendly with me. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, I think, is he flirting with me? Even though he's not. And I'm okay with it.
That's another segment I think that we can do, because it's when people, because I work pretty
with a lot of the straights.
Yeah, I work with a lot of straights. I work at with the veterans, a lot of them, and they have came around but I think it's to the point of not confusing that they're just being nice. They're being respectful and stuff like that. Like, everybody's not rude and cruel, and just because they're nice to you doesn't mean that they want to sleep with you.
Yeah.
Because I'm nice to women don't mean I really want to sleep with them.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And that's what I get. And that's why I was like, now that I think about it, I feel like it was one of those things where I was foreign to guys wanting to actually talk to me, and guys sitting around and listening to me talk and all that. That was a foreign concept to me. So I thought, I was like,
you're amazing. You're amazing, right? I don't know if I tell you that much.
Anyways.
Whatever. Well,
I'm going to give you guys a short one, a really, 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 really brief one, and then I'm going to give you another one that I'm thinking of.
Okay,
and that's it.
Hold on. Let's get to what the viewers probably want to hear. So what kind of happened with that friendship?
Oh, we were just friends at school. That was it. Like, we never did anything. It was more like I did stuff like that, like questionable stuff, and he didn't really respond to it in a way. Like,
so when you was rubbing his head and stuff like that, and you told him about that, did he even say anything?
He didn't really. I mean, he said thank you, I guess, but that was it. He didn't really go in any deeper into it.
Oh Lord, he was just a straight guy. He was straight. He was straight.
He was just young and straight.
Because let me tell you something. If a guy is curious, and regardless of how he look at me as if he is attracted,
but we were doing this in class, so I don't know. That might have impacted it a little bit because we're in public. It's a bunch of other students around.
I don't give a damn. He would have still hit you up alone. So I think it was like a really one of the straight ones. It's okay.
Yeah.
We're going.
But yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that, and I think I would. And I told Tired Ho about this other guy that was like really cute that I think is straight. That
I'm trying to remember because he told me so many stories.
No, this is a different one.
Oh yeah, I know the Asian one. I know him.
He's so cute. I sent him a picture of a guy that's similar to how he looks.
I wish you would took a picture of him.
I wish I would have.
I would have known, who to say. Okay, hey, this is old Lord's moment.
But he says he's straight, so I'm just gonna go with that. But okay, this really brief one. It's not that one. It's another moment that happened, and this was in high school. Actually,
that would mean you having 3 then 2.
I'm just gonna go with the 2. I'm just gonna keep it at the 2.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do the brief one, and that's it.
Okay.
But okay, so his thing was it was weird. Like in high school, I remember doing gym class, and I remember the guys would do like a lot of the straight guys and the gay guys and the bisexual or whatever would do questionable stuff. Remember the guys would do questionable stuff.
I used to go to the gym all the time, and I used to be like, and I used to see the straight people just be like, I'm here. Let me tell you something. When you're gay, you got to be proud of it. Yeah. I think just like as a point of a guy being straight, and being to the point like, I like women. So like, if I'm gay, I'm like, I'm looking. What you working with? What you cooking? Hey.
But I remember a couple of moments in that scene. Okay. In that, where it was one guy who we were all like all the guys would do like really, really questionable stuff. And I remember it was one guy, he was really cute. Like he had green eyes, just this gorgeous skin.
Can I get the race, please?
He was black.
Damn.
He was brown, like just gorgeous skin, like just
was it
gorgeous.
Contacts, or you think it was?
No, they were real.
Oh, okay. Well, excuse me, you ain't gonna like you.
But I remember one time
put mascara on him or something.
I remember one time we were just all hanging out, and I was sitting down getting my gym clothes together. And all I know is he came up to me and he was like leaning close, like he was about to kiss me. And he's like, I'm getting ready to kiss you on the cheek. And I'm like, excuse me. And at that time I wasn't ready.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He was really saying that. Oh, but I think he was like, you know how like straight guys in the gym locker room, they joke about gay stuff. They do like jokingly gay stuff. He was doing that. And I was like, you need to get away from my face because you're not ready.
I went to a gym. I go to the gym a lot, so I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm talking about high school.
Whatever. That is like
but it was that, and then there was this other one, and he was like really gorgeous. He was cute too. He was like this really dark skinned chocolate, just gorgeous guy. And I remember he pushed up on me one time, and it was a joke, but he pushed up on me. And so later on, I had defended him because it was these girls. It was sad. These girls that I knew, they was bullying him a little bit. They like took his lunch money.
Girls, hold on. What grade were you in?
I was in high school.
And they took his lunch money?
They did, yes. They took it. And so,
should we give the high school name
for the record? I don't really remember his name. Let's just call him Vizio. I
said the high school.
Oh.
We're not gonna even go there because we might get sued.
I forget.
We might get sued.
I'll just say let's just say it was in Houston, in somewhere in this area.
Don't look for us. Don't look for us.
Because it wasn't that high school that you're looking at.
Don't look at us. Excuse me.
They had took his lunch money, and so I was sitting there like, y'all give him back his lunch money? And because we were cool, they gave it back to him. And so it's like he looked at me weird after that, and then couple days afterwards,
okay, wait, hold on.
We
Viewers.
Okay.
So why did you get involved? Because you was cool with him or you liked him?
Neither. I just was doing it because I was like, I don't want to see nobody get bullied. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to class. I was ready to go to my next classroom. I was a nerd.
So,
I'm still am. I still am.
So were you even close with him?
No.
Okay, but you just seen
I had a couple of classes with him.
Okay, so you just seen he was getting bullied and you helped. Okay.
Yeah.
We're just trying to get the backstory right. I'm trying to get your questions out. I know you're asking now. Okay, go ahead.
But it just was like, after that, he just looked at me different. It was like weird. Like, he would grind on me a couple of times when we were in the gym locker room.
You mean grind, like rubbing against you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so he liked you after that.
And I remember one time we were talking, and it was me, him, and two other people. And he was like, I just want to rub up on you. And he said it jokingly. And then he said, no, but for real, I want to rub up on you.
Okay, hold on.
And I was like,
can I stop for a second? Was he cute?
Yeah, he was cute.
Oh my goodness.
Was you into him? Gorgeous skin. Yes, but I didn't, like, I
didn't. Okay.
I didn't know
Get back to the story. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And so I was just sitting there like, Did he? No. Because we were all talking, so he didn't do it. I think he just was saying it. In my mind, I think he was joking. But the way he said it, it didn't feel like he was joking.
Okay, so he was serious with it. See, oh my goodness, you Pisces don't know when to catch the vibe. Like, I
don't know when people flirting with me unless they say it. Especially when I was younger, I was like, I don't want to just, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be like, yeah, you can. And he's joking. And then next thing you know, I'm being bullied for being gay, on the gay students. So,
okay,
I didn't say nothing. I was just like nice about it. I was like, oh.
Finish it.
But it was like, stuff like that. He did stuff like that with me. Like, he would literally rub up on me when we would do gym and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he would say stuff like that every once in a while. But that was one of those weird, just weird moments, And we're not even on stereotypes and stuff like that. But okay.
I guess it's my moment.
Okay, fine.
Okay. I had a situation. Mm-hmm. This is old Lord here speaking.
No, that's not your name.
I ain't messed up because I've been caught. This is a Tide Ho speaking. Yes, Tide Ho. Situation. I had a situation where I was working at Walmart.
Okay.
And if you worked at Walmart before, or if you have experience where you asked the Walmart person a question.
Ugh. It's a lot. I usually like to go to Walmart every once in a while, just to look, just to see. It's just a sample. It's just a tray.
It's a lot of experience. They think we have everything. They think we have God in the back sometimes. I think my moment was when I was with a guy had asked me a question. Mm-hmm. And he was like, hey, I was stalking, I was an overnight stalker, and I was just stalking things and stuff like that. And he was like, hey, do you know where this, I think he asked me something. I don't know what it was, but he asked me something. And I don't think I knew where it was or whatever case, but I guess it's the point that he probably thought knew I was gay or whatever case, and he was like, okay, let me look for myself. Mm-hmm. So at the time when I was stalking cereal. Mm-hmm. So at the time, I think the cereal I was looking for, because when you're stalking, you're trying to find exactly where it's at. Yeah. So I was trying to find exactly the cereal where it was at, because sometimes it switches up. Oh, so I was just like looking for it, and then like when I was walking behind him, I was looking down. Mm-hmm. So I was looking down for the cereal. Mm-hmm. So he turned around and thought that I was kind of looking at his ass. Okay. And he turned around. He was like,
"Can I pause you?"
Excuse me. Okay.
Was it nice?
Honey, I wasn't even looking.
Okay.
And when the point he turned around, he was like, "Hey, like what's up? Like, are you like?" I think he was like, "What's up? Like, what's going on?" I said, "What?" So I think like when he realized like you made a fool of yourself, because I kind of looked like when he said it, and I was like, okay, you think I'm checking you out? And he was like, oh man, never mind. I was like, and I looked at him like a little bit again. You look at it, and when you find a guy what a person was thinking, then you do another look like, I'm like, first of all, for one thing, you're dirty as fuck. Mm-hmm. I really want to get that. Mm-hmm. You're funky as hell.
I've had those.
Like, I don't know where you thought that you were my type like I can do so much way better. And at the time I was in a relationship, by the way, but even besides then, how dare you? Like, I really wanted to go in.
So this is your experience with a guy who you thought was straight, and he was looking at you in a way that made you think he was gay. Or
Yeah,
like that?
you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you thought because the point I was getting, I was looking down as a point of finding something, because I was holding the box the whole time, like, towards what I was trying to look for. Mm-hmm. And it's like, you automatically assume that I was checking you out. I'm like, you are no. And because when I looked at him as disgust, I think he got it. Because I'm very, like, if anybody know me, I'm very to the point of where my feelings on my face.
Yes.
So, can you tell him?
Yes.
I will. On his face. I will be like.
He's a lot like me, but I feel like I'm super expressive and it's unnecessary. Like, I'll be like, just look at something and he'll be like, and it's just like, I need to chill. But he's expressive too, very. But I feel like his expressions are not as over the top as mine.
Oh, liar. But I think the way he looked at my face, like, he got it instantly, like, oh, I was wrong. But I was still like, how dare you? Like, and I guess I looked at him with a disgust face, like, boy, do you see me or do you see you? I'm so sorry.
Look at me and look at yourself. Look at the problem.
We are not on the same level right here. And even though I'm working at Walmart and I know it's not the best paying job, but I'm like, at the same time, look the way you came up in this store. Yeah. It's not gonna, and you're not even cute to me, regardless if you was looking good.
Even though it be some in Walmart that just be walking around and you're just like, I see why people work here. I can see it.
And I was like, no, like I don't know why would you think that. So it really like kind of offended me. And I was like, oh, that was like the worst experience. My second worst experience was just recently, like not too long ago, like less than a month ago, where they had this girl who was working there. And me and her started getting cool. Mm-hmm. And she turned around and was like, hey, this man said that you liked him. I said, what? He said pretty much so that he was trying to flirt with her on this occasion. And he was like, hey, yeah, you know, what's going on? He's like, yeah, I know the guy that serves me or whatever case may be, which I do. I know he got a thing for me, but, you know, I'm not into guys no more. I used to do that when I was young, but I don't do that no more. And I'm like, how is that going to have you trying to get with her?
Wait. I have questions.
Please.
So many questions. Okay, first of all, how does that work?
I don't know as the point of how he thought he was going to be flirting with a woman to think that he was going to get her number.
Why would you tell her that? Well, I mean, I can understand you need to, because some people, they don't feel comfortable with finding out you're bisexual. And I mean, I understand that.
Well, actually, the girl is, but I don't know if he knew that.
Yeah. But, okay, so why did he think throwing you under the bus would help him? Like, I don't understand. That part I don't get.
I had no idea. And I was really, really nice to this guy. And it was like, it really just set me off. And she told me, because me and her was really close. And we still are. And she told me, and I was so offended. And I think I really approached, because I told her, I said, I'm going to tell him this. Because I'm like, how dare he?
Yeah. So,
because for one, you're older than my dad. You're old as dirt. And how dare you? True. Because even if I think you're attractive, whatever, but I can understand that you're straight or whatever the case may be. And I don't do that. I don't cross that line. I respect you.
My thing is, if you're interested in somebody, don't use somebody else to like get into that person. Like, don't be like, hey, I used to date this girl. She's a slut. I don't date sluts like that. I date good girls. What does that have to do with me? Like, exactly. If you're trying to date me as a person, I don't want to be compared to somebody else. I don't want to feel like I have to live up to somebody else's, your expectations from somebody else. I don't want to feel all of those things. I just want you to date me because you like me. That's it. So, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I guess that's what I felt. And I was like so pissed off because I was like, excuse me? So, the next day I was like, okay, I'm going to approach him because she told me, and I was like, okay, I was trying to find out who it was because I talk to so many people,
Yeah.
and I say everybody. So I treat him just like I treat everybody. I'm very respectful. Mm-hmm. I said, and first thing I think I remember, I said I'm going to approach him, so I seen him again. I said, for one, I said, okay, hi. I said, honey, when did you ever thought that I was flirting with you? And at first, I said, first of all, one thing, I said, I don't know what I ever said or how I talked to you or whatever, that I was into you. And I said, I'm not. Yeah. I said, one, I have a man. Two,
even if I didn't,
it would never happen.
Yeah.
I'm like, you pushing my dad age. Mm-hmm. And that's embarrassing. Mm-hmm. You're not cute. You don't look like you were ever cute. Mm-hmm. And like, how did you came up with this? And I said, I really feel offended because first of all, me and this girl just got close. So I don't even know her like that. And I was kind of shocked that she kind of told me. So I was happy that she did and was appreciated that she did because that's a rumor.
Yeah.
You don't know who this girl is. Like, this girl went around anyway saying this. I'm at the end. This is my job. This is what I work. And I'm like, I don't want to be to the point of coming on to you. Like, you? Excuse me? Exactly. You are a hot mess. And even if you was a hot mess, if I'm dating somebody, like, that ain't even I had a situation where that happened to my best friend who I used to work with. And I had approached the person. I said, she ain't like that. She got a husband. Don't talk about her like that.
Yeah.
Because I say, at the end of the day, you consider her as a whore because she's married at the end of the day. Yeah. Oh, no, you taking it the wrong way. I say, I'm taking it the right way because it's the facts.
There's no other way to take it.
Thank you. So, I'm very offended when situations like that happen. So, I was very offended and I was really like, you know what? I really don't want to get my dad to beat your old ass up because I'm like, I'll be like too young to be beating your ass up. And every time he was like, oh, she being messed up. I was like, no, she not being messed up. She just told me what she said. And I said, and every time I see him, it just disgusts me. Because I used to be happy to see him. I wouldn't say happy to see him, but I was kind of okay to see him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because me and him was from the same city. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I thought, we had that bond. Like, man, we from New Orleans. You know what I'm saying, man? Yeah. But I'm like, you took it to that far, and I'm like, you don't do that. If you want to flirt with somebody, flirt with them. Don't use me as the underbus because that
use it on your own terms. Like, flirt with them on your own terms. Like, connect with that person. Don't use me.
I would definitely say I have a better chance because she's bi, so she's be into me because she
already told you.
Yeah, so I kind of want to know I would have a more chance than you would have, sir. But it's just. That just pissed me the hell off. Okay, let's just end that because I want to beat him up now.
All right, you guys. This has basically been our stereotypes, negative stigmas, societal views, and stuff like that. There's other things that I could talk about, like I've dealt with people who were trying to be my friend and then they didn't want to be my friend because they found out I was gay or they figured I was gay. And that's like a negative thing. We should really change the idea that because you're a gay person, you shouldn't be accepted or you should be ostracized, especially in the workforce, in schools, in anything. Like, we should make it seem like you're here. You're just a person.
I think what it most is, because I work in a place where it is pretty much so like unaccepting of gays, but I'm very to the point of I'm gonna be myself. It was law set in pace that I can be myself, and I'm gonna be myself. So I think that I seen a lot of people had to get comfortable or have to just say, you know what, he gonna be here, he's here, and I'm not gonna change. Exactly. And I'm gonna accept myself. So I think that being in that kind of environment, like, I'm like, hey, like, I'm gonna be me. I'm not gonna change. I'm gonna still be respectful and be nice to you and be kind to you, but I'm still gonna be me at the same day. I'm gay and I'm proud of it. I'm not gonna sit up here and change it. I don't feel like it shouldn't be the point where I have to use the word gay, but it's to the point that yes, I'm gonna use it and I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna accept all of me and I'm gonna do all of me all the time. So whether you feel like my voice is too high or my walk is too fancy or switchy or whatever the case may be, I'm going to do what I want. I'm not intentionally trying to do it. I'm just being me. I've walked like this for all my life. I have talked like this with this voice and I'm not making it higher. I'm just, this is what it is. And I'm accepting it. I'm not going to not accept myself. This is me. And it took a long time for me to accept
get to this point.
Yeah. And it's, no, I'm not going to change me because you have a problem or what you're not used to. That's what you're not used to.
And the thing that people don't realize is you're temporary. Like, I don't have to be around you. I don't have to, like, why would I change myself for you? And I don't even care if you don't like me. You're not the one doing the hiring, the firing. You're not the one signing my paycheck.
And even they doing the hiring and firing, they still can't do nothing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I think it's to the point that I may not like you or may like what you do, but I'm going to respect you. I think it comes down to a respect level.
Yeah.
I don't feel like any religion would say you cannot respect a person for who they are. You can accept who they are or whatever. If you want to deal with them as affiliating with them, that's on your own terms. But as far as a job, we came here to do a job and we're going to get on with our business.
Yep.
If you're a Muslim, and I'm not saying I have against sin, whatever you are, at the end, if you, like I said, you working at your job, you doing your thing, I'm going to let you do your job. I'm not going to make your job harder.
Yeah.
And all that. And I went through a situation where I had to deal with when a person tried to make my job harder because they knew I couldn't do nothing at the time because I'm at my job. So I don't know if I'm going to get into, I want to see if you want to get into that first.
Let's talk about that another episode. We're definitely going to do a gay culture part 2, part 3. We might get into the trilogy section. We might end up getting into part 26 and just keep going. But we'll definitely talk about that because stereotypes and negative stigmas and all that, it's like a heavy subject and it's not something we can just do in one moment. So we're going to talk about that again, you guys. But we'll be right back.
Yes, you guys.
With our unpaid sponsors.
Why they always got to be unpaid? Won't someone pay us?
Yeah.
Do y'all know anybody?
Ring us up. We're on SoundCloud. Just hit us up. Just be like, hey, I know somebody that's going to give you money. And I'll be like, okay.
Hey.
Okay, girl. How much? What do I have to do? Because I don't want to go back. But all right, you guys, we'll be back in a couple of seconds. Thank you.
Okay, you guys, this is Tadho here, and I'm going to tell you about my moment with Stray Guys. Now, I'm from down south.
Oh, yes.
I'm from down south.
Okay,
excuse me.
It's
not a we.
This is your moment.
Excuse me. Texas is not down south. Oh. Texas is just a spot in the country. Louisiana. Hold on. Excuse me. Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia.
Okay. I was gonna pull Beyonce.
Maybe Florida. That's down south. Tennessee is down south. But
wait a minute.
Texas is not. I had to touch him. Okay. I don't think he knows that yet. Okay, oh Lord, you don't know that. But from down south, okay, put that pen up. But from down south, we definitely have flavor. So, I have another best friend. He's from down south, the real down south.
Are you from Atlanta?
Oh, whatever.
Atlanta's above us, but okay.
And we have a saying that we do from down south that Texas people don't know about.
Okay.
We have a thing like in New Orleans. You hear baby. Baby. We say baby, honey, sugar, all that. And that is, it's something that we're endearment, like we're not saying like, oh, we know you're not a baby. We know you're not a sugar. It's just something that we just do, it's just our flavor. It's us. So like where I work at is a very dominant place of guys, what I'm saying, heterosexual man. And I'll be like calling them, like, I guess as a point of slick with my mouth and they're used to me, I'll be like, oh, sugar, baby, can you give me that? Baby, what you want? A honey? So I'll be saying all that, and people let me slide with it, and it is so adorable. But I guess it's so natural. I guess the point of them understanding that where I'm from, because that's how we talk down there. I mean, it's just how we are. You know what I'm saying? So I really, really love that. So that's just that southern flavor that you guys are learning.
We say that too, but whatever. Y'all got
Excuse me. I had Houston people from here who was like offended by what we said. And I was like, but no, not only in Houston people, but some people up north, they work at where I work at. And I think they had a whole situation where they were...
That's the north side of Houston?
No, it's not north side of Houston. It was from people like from St. Louis and stuff like that. Because they don't talk like that. Like from us, from me.
It depends on the side of Houston that you do.
Whatever.
You know, some of us, the South especially.
That's a whole nother segment we're not going to go into.
Yeah.
But I think it's to the point that some people don't know what we mean.
These aren't gender conformed terms. Like, these are terms that I just say it to you. I'm not trying to say that I'm interested in you. I'm just addressing you. Like,
I don't know why he trying to make it feel like
I do.
Let's not make you feel like, look, he's saying this because he's my friend.
No,
not because he understand. He don't understand because his own term. He understands because of my friend, because how I express my feelings.
I have actually done that. Like, I've actually called straight guys. I've been like, you're such a peach. Or I'll be like,
oh my God! Wait a minute! Like, that don't even. That does not sound original for you. You know what? Excuse me. He's not gonna have a fan in hell if he keep on playing with me. But look, I'm not gonna even go in that. But I'm just saying, like, if it happens to you, if you're a listener, if it happens to you when I do it to you, do not take offense. Don't think I'm ever coming on to you or trying to emasculate you. I am just saying where my flavor is, where I'm from. We call each other baby. We call each other sugar. We call each other honey.
Sweetie.
They had a whole
situation.
They had a whole situation where they had a meeting about me with my best friend. They had a meeting about him, about us. Me and this other girl. She's from Louisiana too, which I am from Louisiana as well. New Orleans to be exact.
We got it.
And they was like talking about how we call them sugar, honey, baby. Like, I'm not your baby. I'm like, girl, oh, you definitely would never be my baby. Please. But it's just something that we say. It's just something flavorful. It's some endearment. It's not as a point of, you know, when we say that, we don't mean no harm. We mean as a point of, hey, you're cool or whatever. Because if not, we'll be like, what? Huh? We ain't gonna give you no girl. We're gonna be like, what? Shoot.
This has been a PSA. A PSA for you guys. Just because I call you sugar does not mean I want you to be my sugar. Thank you very much. It was so nice talking to you.
Whatever.
All right, you guys. We're going to go ahead and get back to our show.
Please.
All right. Hey, you guys. We're back.
Yes, we are.
We're back.
I didn't know I was going to be back.
I know.
I just got off. Never mind.
He just got off his boo.
Whatever.
Okay.
That's it.
Now, this one, we're going to talk about self-acceptance and that moment when you felt like really out and proud. Like when you just was like, I don't care anymore. I'm just going to be me and just be out. That's it. So I'm going to go ahead and let you speak first because you have been telling me to speak first, but you haven't been speaking first. So go ahead.
Lies. I think my accepting moment, I think it was multiple things of me accepting. I think the accepting moment of my voice, because first of all, I didn't know I had a high pitched voice. I think the first time I really realized like my voice was high, like when me and my sister was trying to do radio situation. We was trying to act like, you know, like personnel's on the radio, like, we're doing this and stuff like that. So I remember the first time I heard it back, like we had recorded a lot of stuff, but I never heard it back.
Oh, I hate that.
And then I was like, we played it back. I was like, And I swear to God, like in that moment, I was like, who is that talking with you, girl? Like I was like saying that.
I know how
I had asked her that. I was like, who's that talking with you? And my sister was like, that's you. I said, that's not me. She said, you was here when we were recording. Like, she had to convince me. It took me like 5 minutes to realize, nigga, that's you. You have a high-pitched voice. I was like, I never knew I had a pitched voice. She's like, yeah. She's like, yeah, but you know, I love you. You're cool. Like, I'm cool with it. Like, look, I've been with you for all my life. I'm used to it. I was like, why you never told me? She's like, I never thought it was something that I need to tell. And I was like, well, I don't hear it like that. Like, in my voice, I hear like a little deep. I guess when you're in your own voice, you really hear something different.
Yeah, you do. Because I do that all the time where I'm like listening to myself, listen back to myself, and I'm like, who is this? Because I do not know that voice. And then it's different. It's always going to be different. Like your body does that to you too, like where you see yourself as a certain way. And when you look in the mirror, you're like, that's not me. I don't know whose this body is, but I need her to take it back.
And I was like that. I was like, oh my God, like I really like kind of feel like that. Like, and then it was like, damn, I got a high pitched voice. And I was like, okay, this walk. I think what really helped me accept my voice was kind of like Snapchat. And that's just like really recent. Like Snapchat came out. And when it came out, I was like, I got some shit to say. And I would not put myself in the video. I would like put it like just, me having a camera face the other way versus me, and I would like talk. And then someone I was like, hey, and I think that was the first time I really cared for my voice and understand my voice. And let me be quite frankly honest, I really accepted myself. And I think when I had met someone, he was a real cool guy, and we had dated for a minute or whatever, and he was accepting of all me. He understood me. He accepted me for who I was, my body type, the way I did things, the way I operate. And that was a point of the way he looked at me and accepted me, made me accept myself. And I really appreciate them. And no, we're not together. I still love him, care about him. But, I left him for a couple of reasons. But at the same time, it was so beautiful. The way he viewed me, the way he looked at me, where he just seen all my good and bad, ugly, and accepted it. And he was Aries, by the way, and you know how I feel about Aries. And was to accept all that and still be down with me, still be cool with me, still respect me and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? It's how I feel about myself at the end of the day. Because they got somebody out there who gonna love you for who you are. At the end, it's your job. I wouldn't say it's your job, but faith, whatever you believe in, I believe in God, whoever you believe in will send you that person. And you have to know that. And that's what it was. And I think definitely with the person I am, I feel like that person definitely accepted me for who I am. And he deal with a lot of craziness. And let me tell you something, I'm not an easy walk in the park. I mean, who is? I mean, we always have our flaws, but finding that person I'll find your flaws. So I think that was a moment of when he did that and been there for me and accepted. And I accepted myself after that. I was like, if this person can accept me, I can accept myself at the end of the day. And I would think that was my accepting moment. And definitely with the person I'm with now, I'm definitely accepting myself more than any. We're going to give it to Old Lord before Old Lord falls asleep. He's really, really tired. But we're going to wrap it up right now in a couple minutes. So this is like kind of like our coming to conclusion moment. So would you like to go, Old Lord, to end it off?
I guess I'll go. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. We're doing moral of the story, right?
No, you can finish yours out.
I'm done.
I think that's it.
Yeah. Oh well, my Adam Proud moment, my self acceptance moment for me was, to me, I think it was when I started telling people in school, "Hey, I'm gay," and that was it. That was like my moment when I just was like, I don't care if somebody says something, they just don't, they just do, and I don't care. I'm not gonna change who I am for anybody to be comfortable. I'm not gonna change who I am for anybody to judge me. I'm just gonna be me, and they can judge me on based off of me. So I used to tell people kind of sort of that I was like in middle school and in high school, and I definitely told people in college. When I was in college, it was like, whatever, I don't care. Because especially since I was living out there by myself. So I didn't care about anything and anybody and any other rules. I didn't care. Like, I was just happy to be myself.
Hello.
So that was my moment when I was just like out and proud and accepting myself. But yeah. All right, you guys. It was so nice talking to you guys. We had a blast. Did you have a blast?
Oh my God, I'm on cloud 9.
Oh, shoots. I'm so sorry, you guys. Let's go ahead and do the moral of the story. Moral of the story: if you're gay, be gay. If you're bi, be bi. just be happy. Don't let nobody
it's
stop
just be
you.
you. I don't think you should at the point of label yourself. I think it's the point we label ourselves because people want to know what we're into.
Yeah.
And I feel like you should not, because because sometimes I look at girls and I'm like, girl, I will fuck you.
But you're first, so it doesn't matter.
Excuse me, I'm.
It's a call out.
No, it's not that. But I love the guy I'm with. Like I'm really.
He does.
I really am in love with him.
They're such dorks.
I know he's gonna hear this, but I do love you, nigga. Damn. I do.
But yeah, they're like, it's just be happy. Like, just if you feel okay.
Okay, we clinking the bottles that we've been drinking, and it's like, damn, it's like 3 down here. I feel bad.
And one is empty actually, but the other one's not.
I'm gonna go to A&A meeting. I'm going to A&A meeting tomorrow.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna say I'm not an alcoholic.
Okay, sure. But anyways, moral, just be yourself. Be happy and be yourself. Like, don't live for other people. Don't let somebody stop you from being you. Don't change. Like, I feel like when I started accepting myself and started talking to other people and telling people who I was, I felt happier. Like, if somebody didn't want to talk to me, they just didn't. And I didn't care because I'm just being me. I'm going to live.
I think it's to the point that I think it's the point of you saying you're gay.
Yeah.
And I think it's like, I'm gay and I'm proud. And I think when I got to that moment and I seen that, well,
Exactly.
And I think it's to the point of how you present yourself and how you act and how you do. Because I'll let you know if girl, he fine. He fine or whatever the case may be. And it's just at the point of accepting yourself. And I think when people accept yourself and knowing that you know who you are, they will be willing to point of jump on the back one. Because at the end of the day, a person like, okay, well, I'm not affiliated with this person because this person have confirmed that they're gay and I'm just not into that and I don't want to be around that. Okay, whatever the case may be, distance yourself. But at the same time, some people look like, okay, you're going to be him and what's the problem? I still like him. I'm still cool with him. But it's just that factor. You have to accept yourself before you can really accept anyone else to accept yourself. Who would not accept yourself if you don't accept yourself. They got people gonna accept yourself regardless if you know it or not. But for those people who don't, you're just like, I am, and I'm still cool. I'm more than gay. You gotta be more than what you prefer sexually. Prefer as sexually.
And your gender too.
Yeah.
Like, and this is not saying that somebody who's DL'd is like not proud of themselves. You can still be proud of yourself and not disclose your information to people. I
hate that DL word. Like when you say DL, that is a term. Like I'm so beyond that. I think a lot of people do need to get back because I think it's like, oh, I'm gonna get this. Like it's like I'm beyond that. Like I'm not hiding.
Yeah.
If you want to hide, go hide somewhere.
Exactly.
But, I'm lucky to try to have. Lucky of having someone who isn't like that because. I don't want to be with a person like that. I want a person to be accepting of themselves and because we still in a fight. We're not done. I know we have rules set in place where they can't disrespect it, but they still are.
Exactly.
And you have to own it. Own you. You know what I'm saying?
You have to be ready. Like for me, I remember very vividly that I did want to leave this earth and everything. And a little bit of it was because of who I was. But then it was because, I don't know, it was like a lot of it was because of who I was.
And that shocked the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I was like, I said, call me if you ever feel that way.
Yeah, but it was like a long time ago. I just didn't want to be here. And I remember I was this close and I didn't do it. I was upset with myself a little bit, but then the thing is, it's like, now that I think back on it, it's like, you just gotta be accepting of yourself. Like, you have to be ready, because it's not gonna be a lot of people who like you.
Had suicidal thoughts. But I think that's the point when we do have those. You are a survivor.
Yeah.
And I think that, we never say that it may not come back. Yeah. But I think it's to the point of knowing that you're a survivor and you're here for a reason.
Exactly.
And you're fighting and keep fighting.
And you have to accept yourself for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's literally the first thing you need to do. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter if you're straight, gay, bi, anything. You have to go in life and be like, you know what? This is who I am. I'm proud of who I am. I'm okay with who I am. And just live. Just be accepting yourself.
I think it's the sad part about who we love. Like, why is it the point of who I love or what I'm more attracted to? to the point of meaning to be put in a box to feel ashamed. And I know it has a lot to do with religion.
Yeah.
And how people feel about it and demons, stuff like that. I get that. But at the same time, who is not without sin?
Yeah.
A lot of people commit adultery and just be like, oh, you're gay. But you committing adultery and you married. Like, it's like so many, like, they have so many sins, but you think you're going to heaven.
The thing is, let's actually get into the fact that it's really not any of your damn business. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. It's not your business.
You know, so it's just we're there, but we're working on it.
Yeah,
we're working on it. We're getting there, and I think it's just the point of, you know, you got to keep yourself together. You got to keep. I went through a lot of situations where I was the only gay person in the situation where I was working at the store. And they had it was a gas station. A lot of scrapers used to come close, you know that. Mm-hmm. And when they see me, I'm like, I'm gonna be me. You know me. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be proud. And these scrape people was just coming on to me the point. And I would say coming on to, no, never say coming to, but just being a nice, genuine person. A cool person. Like, this guy's nice. He come up, he smile, he speaks to everybody. Never once at the point gave him a point that I was trying to hit on him. Never was at the point. I was just being me as a point of a person.
Yeah.
And being respectful. And to everyone, male, female, whatever you want to be, I was accepting to it. It didn't matter. As long as you was paying you.
As long as you care about you, that's all I care about. I'm not going to be sitting here doing all this extra for you. But yeah, that's our show for today, guys.
We're gonna have multiple of this. Well, we'll call this Gay Culture 1. So I think we target a lot of things. I know we're gonna try to review these videos so we can make sure we don't go through so many the same thing we went through.
Yes.
But we really wanna make this focus on just us bettering ourselves and learning from our experience and let alone yours. You know, never think anything you went through that is not helpful. Whatever pain or happiness, it is a learning experience. And definitely pain. I always look at pain because I am very defensive of making sure no one hurts me. So once I go through it once, I'll be like, this ain't gonna happen again. So I'm very, very to the point. So I'm so glad for you guys to hear this. I guess we can sign off. This is Tide Ho here.
And this is Oh Lord. This is the T.O. show, you guys. Thank you for listening to us. This is another episode. All right, you guys. Bye.